Just make your job easy.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man. Superstar forward Josh Kennedy, never doubt him, produced one of his best performances of his 14-year career, booting 7 of the best and helping the West Coast Eagles record a 49-point triumph over the Kangaroos. The win secured our place in the finals and catapulted the side into second place on the ladder with just 4 games remaining in the home and away season. Welcome to this week's episode of Eagle Review, on location but still proudly brought to you by Kennards Hire. Get into a store or online, kennards.com.au. Ben Roberts.
Hello.
49-point victory is pretty tasty. That boosts us just into second position, only fractionally above the Lions. Can you believe? We were worried about percentage about a month or so ago. A lot can change in a month of football. The boys had a 3-goal lead at half-time, but didn't they put the foot down in the third and fourth quarters?
Absolutely, and it was set up off the back of a really solid start. Probably could have kicked straighter in the first quarter, but Simo said that he wanted to start well because if you look at the numbers, North have won 6 of 7 first quarters since Reece Shaw took over, which means they start well. So particularly away from home with them coming in, they would have wanted to start well again, obviously, to silence the crowd and all that sort of thing. Conversely, if we can start well, as Simo alluded to after the game, that means you can hopefully set the foundation and then run on with it. And that was the good thing that the Eagles did at the weekend, was start really well. Probably could have kicked straighter, as I said, but to set up the foundation and then going right to the line was good. A nice little percentage boost up into second. Now they've qualified for the finals and now we're just trying to finish as high as we can.
Late in the second quarter, you could see the Roos got on top in the contested ball stakes and they pulled back some grounds. It was very similar to the Demons game the week prior where they started to hammer home goals late into time on in that second quarter. But fortunately for the Eagles, scoring efficiency. They're number 1 in the competition and they've just brought even more to the party here. 18 goals, 10, another quality tick in that column. In the third quarter, they'd 1 more inside 50 of the Roos, 5 more goals. If that doesn't spell out efficiency, I don't know what does. And the kicking, they've averaged 68%, near the top of the AFL on that. 72% they've ended up with the day, just using the ball with fantastic precision.
That's absolutely right. And 18-10 off the back of a probably, was it 3-5 in the first quarter or something like that, where they didn't kick straight. So probably from there onwards, even more accurate than you might think. Over 10 goals from forward half change. Now that's the way that the Eagles, all teams, want to try and play, keeping the ball in their forward half, forcing the turnovers there and getting repeat entries and peppering the goals. Peppering the goals is, I think, the term Champion Data used. And we had around 6 goals for the game, might have even been more, from intercepts, which means the team defence off the back of that was on as well. So it was a good display, a nice 4-quarter display. Yes, there was momentum shifts, but I think they'd be very happy with the way they played throughout the game and then to come away with the win the way they did.
Josh Kennedy, 7 goals. Remarkable effort in today's game. Equal best from any player in the 2019 season. No Scotty Thompson would have hurt the Roos out there, but his 600th goal is the 36th VFL AFL player to do so.
Doesn't mind going big, JK, and 7, that's big. And we liked it because there was, you know, as we say, we don't want to hup about the externals too much, but bit of talk around, you know, only two goals from 3, like...
Virus as well. Remember the virus?
Crook. Anyway, it was great to see him kick a bag. Great grab of the jumper. Kicked the 600th goal as well, which he's obviously the all-time leading goal kicker for the West Coast Eagles. But now he's in the 600 club. Pretty handy goal. We'll talk about it later. Pretty handy goal to bring up the 600 if you don't mind.
Well, I thought he was going to bring it up with this soccer on the line, but Williams has had one of the best goalkeeper saves of all time. That would have been his 600.
David Seaman like there. That was absolutely tremendous. But JK, yeah, it's great to see, and hopefully, you know, we'll take 7 every week for the rest of the year for sure.
The midfield was on. Andrew Gaff, 33 disposals at 82%. Gee, that's efficient. 5 inside 50, 6 clearances. Thought he was going to be carted off in the first 5 minutes with this
Big hit.
Jeez, I didn't know he was going to spring back up, but he did so, the little champion. He was crunched again later on by Thomas and Anderson. Gee, he's just bouncing off of these hits, Andrew Gaff.
He's tough.
Yowie, 26 touches, game high 14 contested. He had 9 clearances, including this one off his scone, which was pretty impressive. And Johan Redden, superb in defensive efforts with their tackling. Redden, 27 touches himself.
Yeah, Reddo was very good. I liked Reddo's game, actually. I remember thinking during the game, I like your game, Reddo. Rioli, 19 touches, 2 goals. We're going to talk about one of them a bit later as well, but very creative, very dangerous, and gee, they work well together. Darling, He's had such a good year again, and 21 disposals, 2 goals for him, working beautifully in tandem. It's great to have the dual threats. Simo talked about that post game as well, and Liam Ryan doing the things without the football, not necessarily getting the reward. I think we might say, Stephen, leading the club in goal assists, which is obviously he's there to kick goals, but also there, probably more accurate, he's there to set up goals if he's at the end of it or not. So it was absolutely tremendous. There were also some defenders, Stephen.
Yeah, we don't want to leave out the defenders. It was a good collective team effort. They would have been flat about giving the Roos 3 goals in that 4th term. But in the end, probably Tom Barras was exceptional in my point of view.
Very good.
Had 3 intercept marks and double-digit spoils as well. The collective back 6 or 7, very quality effort.
Lewis Jetta, can I quickly throw him in under that? 715 metres gained. 715. And some of the kicking he was doing was tremendous. It just changes the direction of the game instantly and just changes what can happen in terms of your attack, and when he can use angles with such penetration that others can't do, that it's hard to set up to counter that. So when he goes boom and cuts one inside, suddenly you've got all this space to work with. It's very, very good to watch, and Jets was very good as well.
Let's talk about the ruck combination. Hickey and Oscar Allen with a few others pitching in. Now, we lost the hit-outs by 17, but 1 clearances by 9. So sensational effort for the ruckman to almost split, or not giving their ruckman first choice, and obviously our midfield for sharking it so well. Oscar Allen, I thought he did really well in there. He even had a goal assist and a goal from his point of view as well. So doing the little things, but 10 goals from clearances for the day from West Coast. A tick in the midfield and ruck department.
Yeah, they were very good, and the contested ball was good. They were just strong around the footy all day, and it was something that got away from them a little bit during the game against Melbourne, and then they peeled that back. Obviously, the last quarter was very good against the D's as well. So to continue that on against a midfield that, led by Cunnington, one of the great inside mids, to come away, particularly when you lose the hit-outs, we've got a dominant guy like Goldstein in the ruck, is a tick for the mids, and they were good all day and a big factor.
Never thought I'd see Will Schofield with a PB5 hit-outs as well, dearie me. Okay, I want to bring this to you, Benny. I said I'd throw it to you. The IGA top 3 goals. I want you to give me your best of these 3. Rioli, Yo's left footer, and JK 600th. What's your ordering?
In the order you just said. Rioli's is the best goal of the 3. Yo's is second. Kennedy third.
Close though, right?
I think Rioli's was pretty special. You don't see the double Candiage all that often. That was very special. Yoey, under a little bit of duress.
A little bit. He's got 2 blokes hanging off him and a third trying to spoil.
He's a big, strong boy, and he's got a good left foot, and I thought that was very good from Yo. But that was very good, but I don't think it was as good as Yo. Look, put it this way. Willie's going to win goal of the week, surely. I don't think Yoey will get nominated. That's not my call.
You're not putting JK 600th at the top just for the moment that it was?
And then separate to that...
they couldn't tackle him. He's just a bull. He's put his head down at battering ram.
Yep.
Couldn't get a hold of him.
Exactly. Separate to that, in terms of special moments, that's in the conversation with Willie, because that was pretty special from Willie. But special in terms of legacy sort of stuff, that's very special, and congratulations to JK for 600, because it was magnificent then and it's magnificent now.
So Willie's by the length of Flemington, according to you?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Roast of the round. Kennards Hire, thanks for your efforts. Let's go straight to Mason Wood. How keen is he for a goal? Pretty keen, because Demont's saying, I'm pretty sure that was going to go in anyway. Jetta reflexes were actually too good here, because his little back heel sent it out in the full. Bit of humour. Wouldn't mind seeing a remeasure of this one. The 50-metre penalty. Hickey, Polek mark. I don't know if he crapped too far over the line. Might need to rent a new TV from Kennards Hire, because mine was playing up. Thought he did everything right.
Yoey, now, he was good, Yoey, as we said, and kicked a magnificent goal. Thought it was a ripper. Bursting away here using his athleticism, and Jared Healy absolutely loved it, it must be said as well. So he's about to kick goal of the year, and you get a roast for it. And said, Rioli, now we talked about him selling candy. Boom, 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 boom. This is the greatest purchase of candy I think I've ever seen. Ever.
Full hurry. He was full horizontal then.
That's the biggest dive I've ever seen for a smother to get sidestepped. Jeez, it made me giggle. And frequent fly miles, I think, was the comment from Jared Healy as well. So he saw the humour in it too. You enjoyed Jetta's kick into the corridor. How about this one? Fine sheet, absolute ripper. Chris Marston looking to finish off the work. That's one of the worst left footers of his career. Ryan actually did the same in the third quarter off his preferred foot. Don't know what was happening there either. And we've got another Jetta kick to the corridor. Darling missing one of the goals of the day with a link up. Tough roast, but got to finish the work when Jet sets you up like that. High standards at the roast for sure. Sheed, 1 metre kick for a turnover. All reasons, that's a roast. Terrence Switch, straight to JK. If you're going to kick to anyone, don't kick to the man that can't miss. And JK, especially when he's on JK, you don't want to kick to him. Absolutely not. Everyone wanting the goal review system abolished, Ben Roberts. Not a fan of that suggestion. Love this one here. It was overturned against West Coast, so all for it. Even Ryan fessing up, saying,
got a hand on that one.
Gilly.
He's the new Gilly.
He's going to walk.
He'll walk when it's time to walk, but in the end, I mean, you know, goal review, it's here to stay in my point of view. I mean, they can't get them all right. Gold Coast, a key example on the weekend, but like that this one was overturned, the right decision was made. 50-50 split, as long as they're going to get the right ones. We're going to go around the grounds though now, Benny. Let's go, quality bit of umpiring. That's a Shepherd in the marking contest, roast every day of the week. GWS v Port, Jackson Haitley, forgot which team he played for, barreled through one of his teammates, did it with style.
A couple of goal square misses, we love those. Ben Ronk, I do not know how he missed this one. That was unbelievable. And the Coleman medal leader needing to peel forward because some guys are coming hard at him, missing one himself. So disgraceful efforts there.
Enjoyed this moment. Don't think I've ever seen this before. A player for Hawthorn looking to hit a teammate running off the field. Jack Gunston says, no worries.
You don't reckon?
You think they've meant to do that?
No, but do you reckon he honestly went to the coach? No, I meant to do that.
Of course he did, but there's no way in the world he meant that. Let's go to the winner now, Ben Roberts.
Back to back. Has anyone ever gone back to back?
I reckon he's a chance of three-peat the way he's going right now.
He's on fire at the moment. Can't miss BT again. And just have a listen to this. You'll know why.
Yeah, Cotchin. Opportunity, here he is, running loose, gets within range, Dusty gets the first for the Pies, electric stuff from the number 4.
Collingwood, with the way their injury list is, would be very, very happy to have Dustin Martin on their team, but unfortunately, Brian, that's not the case.